What a crazy day it's been. Uh, Crazy day today and yesterday, as far as San Francisco and Cincinnati making their way to the conference championship games. I mean, San Francisco maybe, but I certainly did not see Cincinnati making it as far as they have. But regardless, it's time. And hey, what's up, Prince Mario? So, Prince, how are you doing today? And how's everything going in what is it? In in Prince Mario Land? And also, hey, what's up, Chaos? Chaos, what's up, man? So, before I go any further, and I just noticed I have 1,550 subscribers. Awesome. But anyway, before I get off track, I'm here. I'm here just at work. Mm. Well, thank you for coming nonetheless, though. But yeah, I may as well say hello to Prince Mario while I'm at it, and also Brandon Cuevas as well, and Jamar. Also, let me get my pop out chat. There we go. And set up everything else. But we have a draft, and unlike the last couple of drafts where we had 10 teams for a time, and then last time we had 8, this time we have 4. That's right. That means that each team is going to have 10 players drafted, and that also includes Joker as well. To, among So it's really going to come down to who's he going to be drafted by, and who is and who's not only who's going to where each person is going to be drafted, but also in some cases what position they'll play. And I'll let you guys know about the teams that you're going to be placed on, though. I'm trying to see what team I'm on. And did you make me a QB again, TJ? Um, I will say this. All 4 of these teams do not have quarterback problems, so basically it's filling in the rest of the spots, like whether it's offensive linemen, defensive players, kickers, punters, uh, what else? Linebackers. I think I already said linebackers. Safeties. So basically, none of these teams have quarterback problems, at least not in the same way that the first 10 teams that we had a draft for did. So no, I kept you at your second favorite position, which was wide receiver, though. And then Joker's like, well, we'll see where you end up, though. I will say that. But I will say that next season 9, it'll be the free agency period, and I will ask around just to see which team you want to sign for next year, or for next season, I should say. Excuse me. But I figured it'd be better to do this draft currently, as we are getting close to the end of this upcoming playoffs and the end of the Super Bowl. So I figured it would be only a matter of time, really. All right, here we go. This should be meant for a WWE stream, but DSP has a history with WWE Champions, which is a mobile game, and it should be proven he spent thousands of dollars on microtransactions. Well, thankfully I did not spend as much in this game. But without any further ado, we'll get started. I may as well mention the 4 teams that are in this. Is QB, running back, wide receiver, defensive tackle. Just looking at where I put you. Well, if I have to play another position. All right. With that said, it's time. So the 4 teams, and I'll just put down the order. And my height for WWE 2K22, somewhat. I have very low expectations given how just bad. Like I had, decent expectations for 2K20, but for 2K22 I have very low expectations. So that's so they really have to wow me in order to win me back. So it's like, anyway, my speed is necessary for this draft. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so that's the draft order. There are only 4 teams this time, so bear that in mind as we begin the draft. And if I have to make adjustments in terms of switching positions, then so be it. We'll see what happens. All right, so our first pick goes to Buffalo. Now, how I determined the draft order, Tampa Bay gets the last pick because they're the defending champions. Kansas City were the runners-up. And then when it came down to Green Bay and Buffalo, I then had to pick the team with the better record to pick second, with the team with the slightly worse record to go first. So that's pretty much how we went with that one. And then Josh was like, anything but the Packers. Well, we'll see what happens, though. Never have expectations that way. Oh, never have expectations that way. You're never disappointed. Absolutely, absolutely. All right. So with that said, first pick. With the first pick, the Buffalo Bills select, if I can find him, the Joker at center. And obviously for one reason, the centers they do have are not that good. So Buffalo has made its first round pick, its first overall pick, in Brooklyn Joker. So congratulations, Joker, on being the first overall pick. All right, let me cross your name out just so I remember. But congratulations. But yeah, they needed some help with the front line, at least with their center. All right, next up we have the Green Bay Packers. All right, so let me go back. Let's see. And let's see. I wish Dallas was in this, as I'm a Cowboys fan in real life. Well, at least you could tell me what team you would want to play for, being that it will be free agency for next year. I just wanted to get this out of the way because, like I said, the Super Bowl's coming up, and I may as well get this done and finished. But the second overall pick goes to the Green Bay Packers, and they select at tight end Crushing Kelly. So Crushing Kelly at tight end is the second overall pick. So congratulations to Crushing Kelly. Although it makes sense from a personnel standpoint that they want to play for their favorite team. All right, next team will be the Chiefs. And their first pick is at wide receiver. And oddly enough, this was a team that started out in Dallas as the Texans in the American Football League. But then they became the Kansas City Chiefs, and they have selected wide receiver James Cleghorn, a.k.a. Crimson Ninja, though. Hopefully my brother Reaper gets drafted to Buffalo. Well, we'll see what happens, though. Super Bowl is not till Valentine's Eve. I know, but I don't want to wait, And plus, I want to get that done before then, so I don't have to worry about it later on. But yeah, James, or Crimson Ninja, is going to the Chiefs. I don't know how you feel about that one, Mr. Cleghorn. And, all right, next up are the Buccaneers. So, their first pick, and the 4th overall pick there, and then Chaos is like anywhere but Tampa. Oh. Also, hey, what's up, Jose? Well, the next pick, sorry about that. I was just saying hello to Jose as well. But the 2nd overall pick, or the 4th overall pick, sorry, and the first pick for the Buccaneers is right offensive tackle Brandon Cuevas. So he gets to be with the champs, I guess. So congratulations on being a Buccaneer, Bucko. Okay. I agree. Tampa's. Okay, there we go. Just want to make some adjustments here. All right, so that's the end of round 1. Back to round 2 as we go back to the Bills. I'm a bit iffy with the Bucks, knowing who's there. Tom Brady. Seems like everyone wants to avoid. Well, not everybody. I'm pretty sure there's some people that don't mind playing for the Buccaneers if it means getting a championship. All right, so the Buffalo Bills, their next pick. Let me find him first. Hey, Mobman, what's up? Mob, you're in the draft. You haven't been drafted yet, but anyway. Guys, speaking of Grady, he's confirmed that this is his last season earlier today. Oh, okay. And, oh, no, wait, that's the top of the bracket there. Trying to get drafted again. Hey, what's up, Jamar? All right. Where is he? I'm looking for his name. There he is. And this is at a position you've never played before. But at cornerback, Chaos Reaper. Yes, that's right. Chaos Reaper goes from quarterback to cornerback. Now, of course, if you want me to... Oh, sorry about that. If you want me to change the position... we'll see if there is a vacancy I could put you in there. But congratulations on making it to the Bills. So at least you got... So, well, I mean, Joker kind of, he kind of pulled some strings, and now you're in there. So congratulations to Chaos on being drafted in the 2nd round. All right, next... Back to the Packers. Not Panthers, Packers. Let's see. Their next pick is middle linebacker. This is an issue that they've been having quite some time. Is they don't have a very good linebacking crew. Outside of left linebacker, they need some help. So with this in mind, the Green Bay Packers have selected middle linebacker Mobman 2010. So, Mob, you just got picked. Congratulations on making it on the Packers. I don't know how you feel about that, but hopefully that brightens your spirits a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Next person. Okay. All right, so for the Chiefs, they now are looking for somebody to run the ball down. Also, hey, what's up, Walter? What's up, man? Walter, how's everything going with the Rams and also with the next upcoming game in just a moment? You can tell me in the comments or in the chat as it happens, but for the Chiefs, they pick a running back in... Oh, wrong running back, though. Not Jay Vertis, though. He's a cool guy, but they're looking for someone in the form of, if I can find him, that is, Gregory Blakely. So Gregory gets to go play with the Chiefs. Me and Mopman go way back. Yeah. I mean, you guys are still... Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys go way back with Weapon X, and that's always... Rams are up against Tampa Bay with 3 minutes left. Thank you so much. But yeah, the Chiefs get Gregory, who always wanted to be a running back, so at least he got to play a position that he wants to play in, so I'm happy about that. What did I... Oh yeah, Mob. I have to remember who was drafted and who wasn't yet. Okay. Go pick Weasels. Hey, what's up, Clinton? So far, Walter and Clinton, you haven't been picked yet. But let's go to the Buccaneers, the champions. Okay. And I'm just looking at the... Oh. Here he is. So our next contestant, or our next draftee... So our next draftee for the Buccaneers in the second round is pick Weasels to take the Super Bowl. Yes. Also, hey, what's up, Blade Charge? But for the Buccaneers, they pick... okay, not up here. Where is he? They pick right outside linebacker Joshua James. So, Joshua, you got picked by the defending champions, and so far it's you at right outside linebacker and Brandon at offensive tackle on the left. So, congratulations on being picked in the second round. But now we go to our third round. Back to the Buffalo Bills, who already have Brooklyn Joker at center and Chaos Reaper at cornerback. Not cornerback. And the next person here, and the next person to be picked by the Bills is, if you can believe it or not, I hope I get picked by the Falcons. Well, these are the final four from last year's final four, if you remember. Let me go back and let me just copy it right here, just so you can see it. But these are the four teams that are in. So unfortunately, the Falcons are not one of those teams. But you could definitely play for the Falcons for next season. We'll be back with we'll be back to free agency is what I was trying to say. I can't talk. But for this year, in the third round, they select right defensive end Walter Johnson to the Bills, Buffalo. So Buffalo has chosen you, Wally. It's a different look. But you are joining up with Chaos Reaper, who you won a championship with 2 seasons ago, and Brooklyn Joker. Yep. All right, back to the Packers now. All right, so the Packers already have Mopmen at middle linebacker, and they already have a tight end in Crushing Kelly. But at... Hey, what's up, Feck? Wait, did I put... I'm just making sure I have... Yes, okay, there we go. Feck wants to join the Chiefs. Well, I might have to make a trade then. I might have to make a trade. We'll see what happens, though. Feck. But anyway, for the Packers, they pick... If I can find his name, that is. They pick kicker and punter Clinton Flippin. And of course they pick a kicker because the kicker and punter they have are not very good. So they need a lot of help in the kicking game. So for that reason alone, Clinton is joining the Packers as a kicker and a punter. Special teams should not be overlooked. They really should not, though. Anyway, Clinton says, "If I join the Bucs, I will RKO Brady." Well, you're not gonna do it because you're joining the Packers instead. So hopefully that helps with not taking out. Not taking out Brady before your time is due. Okay, let's see who else is up next. Okay. And then Crimson's like, well, I want to go back to Tampa Bay. I'm going to have to make some trades. I might have to make some trades. Especially after the draft, because Clinton will play on offense and defense too. Play 4 positions at once. On CBS. Awesome. Well, like I said, even after the draft, we could always do trades, and I might have to shuffle some trades up just to get people where they want to go and whatnot. But for the Kansas City Chiefs, their third pick is Diamond Light. And of course, while Diamond Light has yet to win, or I'm sorry, wrong team. I almost botched that. Good thing I caught it. There you go. The Chiefs draft Diamond Light. So congratulations to Diamond Light. All right, back to the Buccaneers. And just so that the Buccaneers can quote make a pick and trade type of deal, they have selected, just so that they can make the deal to get James Claycorn to go to the Bucs, they have selected, if I can find this person, not Feck, but Ash Princess. And, Joshua, the only thing you really missed was where you got drafted at, if you want me to tell you. But Ash Princess does get drafted by the Buccaneers so that they can make a sign-in trade, or a draft-in trade, rather, to make the deal happen for Feck and for Mr. James Claycorn, among others. Okay. So you got drafted by the Buccaneers. And of course, you already joined a team that has Cuevas or Brandon, and of course, I was going to say Ash Princess, but she'll be involved in a trade pretty soon. Back to the Buffalo Bills, though. Okay. At least they're not the Cowboys. Well, yeah, of course. Wait, I forgot. What team did you say you didn't want to be drafted by, Joshua San? Oh, oh, the Packers. You didn't want to go to the Packers, though. All right. Back to the Bills, though. And their next pick, believe it or not, is no, not James Gamer. I don't want to confuse one guy for another. Wide receiver, Jamar Games. Yes, Jamar has been drafted by Buffalo, and if I'm not mistaken, that is the 4th pick. So great job. I guess my luck great now, huh? Yes, but for Jamar, he gets to go to the Bills. So Jamar, how do you feel about being drafted? Period. I think this is your first time being in a draft. All right, back to the Packers now for their 4th pick. And of course, to go with crushing Kelly and to go with Clinton and Montman, you definitely need somebody to take the pressure off of Kelly. And who better than to get Mr. Mythic Legends Wrestling himself, Greg Harris, at wide receiver. So congratulations on Greg making the team. All right, back to the Chiefs, but so far, any thoughts on where? But like I said, Crimson Ninja is currently drafted by the Chiefs, but we'll make that trade when we get to that point. But the next person is going to fill in a big hole, especially on the front line, though. And then Jose's waiting patiently. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about. Can't forget about Jose. Can you? No, I'm not going to do it. Okay, where is he? Oh, here he is. A former Super Bowl champion who won a championship with Walter and Chaos. That man is biological, as he definitely fills in a spot in the front line. And of course, we have another. I'm happy that they added the go to channel option, because that was kind of missing there. There we go. And no, we're not going to get Colin Kaepernick. Anyway. Back to the Bucs now. And their next pick. And they definitely need a strong safety to go for their team. It's not necessarily funny, it's just irritating and annoying. Oh. But the next person to be named is Jose Blanco. This was in high school. I mean, of course, high school's always going to be. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is about the Russians or the Russians, but I have nothing against the Russians personally. It's just I hate when it just basically ruins the bunch, if you know what I mean. But for Jose, he gets to go to Florida at Tampa Bay. So congratulations on making the Bucs, Jose. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. Yep, you're the 4th pick for the Bucs. Back to the Bills again. Okay. And next person that they are going to pick, and once again, this is also part of a draft and trade move. They get King Feck. So Feck is drafted. Of course, he's going to be a trade piece. along with James and Ash Princess, when all is said and done. I forgot which team. Wait, which team did Vec want to go to? You're playing. Oh wow! I'm happy that you are very. Jamaican. I know I'm Jamaican. You crazy, huh? No, no, no. Bad joke though. I got that off of Kofi Kingston though. Wait. I was just looking for where. Kansas. Oh, he said Kansas City. Oh, the Chiefs. Yes, he said. Yeah, thank you for reminding me on that one. Okay, back to uh, next. Back to the Packers now with their next pick. But yeah, welcome to the show, Feck. But yeah, how do you feel? I'm happy that you feel great, Mr. Jamar. That you made it to the Bills, I should say. Excuse me. But now the Packers. They definitely want to help Aaron Rodgers with that offensive line. So to help with that, they get a right guard in Mr. PPF, a former quarterback himself. But of course, like I said, none of these teams have quarterback problems. They just need some supplementary pieces to help them get over the hump. But congratulations to PPF. All right, back to the Chiefs. And making his debut is a young man who has, who is responsible for bringing us Elizabeth Blade and has his own show. And that man is defensive tackle Prototype Knight. Of course, the Chiefs need a defensive frontman, and that's what they're going to get with the Prototype Knight. So congratulations on getting the defensive tackle that they need. All right, now we get back to the Bucs again. Okay. Now, of course, they also need a running back to the Buccaneers. And out of a very short list, this man suggested the Bucs, and that's where he's going to go. If you make us lose, I will feed you to the sharks. Wow, that's very mean. But yeah, Miles Stanley Ward, MSW, is going to the Bucs. That he did state beforehand that that's one of the few teams outside of Atlanta that he wanted to play for. So, wish granted. Okay, back to the Bucs again. And just as before, though, yep, that makes our lineup look better. Yeah, I mean, because you have yourself at right outside linebacker, you have a wide receiver, you have a running back as well as an offensive tackle. Definitely. Next up are the Bills, and they too are looking for a running back. Oh. Well, once the trade has been made, so far the people that are in this include Gregory Blakely at running back, another wide receiver besides yourself, a center, and a defensive tackle. That's who you have right now. You have Diamond Light, Gregory Blakely, aka Diamond or Dragonheart, excuse me, Biological, and Prototype Knight. You still have a couple more people left to be drafted. There's half the field left to go. But for the Bills, they take the J Train, an MVP candidate from when he made his run with the San Francisco 49ers. Most especially during the last time that we had a free agent season. But congratulations to the Bills. Back to the Packers now. So they need someone to help with the defensive line, do the Packers, and that man is going to be left defensive end James Gamer. So that's going to help their defense quite a bit. Now back to the Chiefs, and this is another person that you could very well potentially, that once you get traded to, this is who you're going to be working with. Next up is the man, the myth, the legend, perhaps one of the greatest players of all time, left outside linebacker, TJ Toad, your boy, TJ. So yes, I'm actually going to be on the Chiefs this time around. Of course, left outside linebacker was a position they needed. In fact, they definitely need a lot of help with linebacking to the Chiefs, which is why they picked me to be in there. All right, back to the Bucs. All right, so Joshua, this is another person that's going to join your team, and Jose's too, and Brandon. Where is he? There he is, Mr. Darius. A defensive right end. Also another selective pick that they needed. And that's what they're going to get. So congratulations, as you now have Darius to help you. You could also tell me what you think, Joshua, about each of the picks. Not just the position, but also the personnel that you're working with. All right, back to the Bills again. All right. And also, Joshua, speaking of your time when you were with the Rams, you also worked with this man right here, a left outside linebacker known as Remnant Elementor. Well, that's one of the few linebacking needs that they had. Well, and that's what they're going to get, Remnant Elementor. So congratulations on that. Anyway, TJ trying to coax me into staying on the Chiefs by putting himself there. No, not really. Not really, Crimson. If I really was trying to coax you, don't you think I would have been a bit more Vince McMahon about the whole thing? Think about that. All right, next, back to the Packers now. So, they already have a middle linebacker, but they also need more linebacking work, do the Packers, and they need a left outside linebacker in the form of Adidra Lewis, a.k.a. Munchie, and that's who they're going to get. There you go. I see somebody that, let me see. I see somebody that I'm interested in that is Drum Monkey. Keep that person in mind, though. and then Joshua James is saying, I'm playing Final Fantasy 12. Final Fantasy 12. I'm trying to remember who the main character was. Isn't that the one that features Pinello? Anyway, I'm teasing TJ. All right. Oh yeah, that's right. Packers. We just finished their pick. Back to the Chiefs again. All right, so here is a Super Bowl champion that is coming off a successful Super Bowl victory. I almost forgot to mention that Brandon and Jose were also coming back, and JT Price, who is still yet to be chosen, all came out from a successful run in the Super Bowl. But for the Chiefs, they want somebody with championship experience and somebody to help them with the kicking game, and that man is Super Mario Under. So that'll sew up their kicking game woes. And finally, back to the Bucs with the next pick. And of course, having already drafted Brandon, Jose, and Joshua James, they now have they now are going to select cornerback J.T. Price. So now you have even more experience at their disposal when it comes to championship experience. Actually, Drum Monkey, you have not been drafted yet. And in fact, let me count really quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we're approaching the 8th round, and so far you haven't been picked yet. But that might just change. As we now go back to the top of the draft order with the Buffalo Bills. And their next pick. Kidding, but hey, TJ. No, we want the monkey. Well, with that in mind, the Buffalo Bills select also a kicker / punter, also needing help with the kicking game, the Drum Monkey. Yes, the Drum Monkey just got signed to the Bills. So congratulations, Drum Monkey. I'm not sure if the Bills are one of your favorite teams, if at all, but it just so happens that you made it, my friend. All right, next team are the Packers. A punter? Yes. The truth be told, none of these teams have a quarterback problem. But they do need supplemental parts in order to. But they need supplementary parts like a running back, linebacker, defensive end, a cornerback. Excuse me, a couple of wide receivers and a center, and they still have 2 picks left to go in order to make that happen, though. But yeah, none of the teams that are being featured have a quarterback problem, so that's why you ended up being a punter for that. Trade Monkey to the Chiefs. Well, of course that would only be tearing apart like Joker and Monkey. I might have to make some trades if that's what it's gonna take. But we're almost done with the draft, and then we'll make some trades. All right, back to the Packers. Have I made the pick? No, I have not made the pick yet. Okay. So next up, in order to help with Crushing Kelly and Greg Harris, the Green Bay Packers select my good friend Tan Man C, or Tanner C, whatever you want to call him. Anyway, make a match in BTW with the winner getting the monkey. Well, it's up to Monkey if he even wants to be traded, or if he likes where he is, or we'll see what happens. After all, he's the most sought-out free agent. Even as a kicker, he's a very big free agent, though. All right, so. But with that said, Taman's off the board. Buffalo was unlucky, and they're doing okay. As of now. Oh yeah, that's right, the Chiefs. I gotta go back to the Chiefs again. I played offensive tackle, defensive end, also QB, and wide receiver in street games. Yeah, those are good. And I know that in street games they don't necessarily use a punter or a kicker. And also, hello to J Taco. What's up, Taco Man? All right. Next up is their 8th pick. Monkey on a pole. Do I really need to do this? Really? Anyway, Arkham. You have Mr. Arkham 500 as a right outside linebacker. Oh no, not the Colts. Not the Colts. The Chiefs. Here we go. I want the ability to play all sides of the ball. Well, the most I could do really was, put you Well, actually, no, that would tire you out. But as far as kicking and punting, those are relatively close. All right, so Arkham is drafted. Let's go back to the Buccaneers. Thankfully, they're reverse out of me versus Ninja. Winner gets Drum Monkey. Oh, God. And back to the Buccaneers. This is another pick for Joshua. And wait, where did I put? Oh, right here, right here. So the Buccaneers needed some safeties. They just got one recently with Jose Blanco, but they need another one. They need a free safety. Strong safety is the larger of the two safeties, and the free safety is the smaller one. Well, they get that in the form of former quarterback Elmeister, who is now playing a defensive position for the first time in his career. Make the match, TJ? Oh, God. And Drum, you agree with this? Really? Like I said, we can make trades. The bell of the ball. Anyway, Buccaneers draft Elmeister at free safety. Let me just get on with it. Okay. And back to the Buccaneers, or not the Buccaneers, the Bills. This is their second to last pick in the 9th round. They still have 2 picks left to go. And they need somebody to open up the field with Jamar Games and then whoever the Bills end up trading for in order to get Feck to go to the Chiefs. But to open it up, they will pick tight end Rob Parks. A 10-man rumble with Drum's contract on the line. Call it the mosh pit. Anyway, Rob Parks now goes to Buffalo. Of course, Rob Parks also previously played as a running back himself. So yeah, you're getting a defensive weapon in Elmeister, who was a quarterback, but he's so fast, he's so quick, is Elmeister, that and plus, given his status as a former quarterback, he would know how to read quarterbacks. So he's more likely to intercept footballs as much as I would think so. Anyway, did I miss anything? Well, not really. The only thing you missed was Elmeister being chosen as a free safety, and you also have J.T. Price to go with you as a cornerback. Joshua, to answer your question. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong chat. Never mind. Anyway. Let me see. Where is... Oh, yeah, that's right. We just did the Bills. Okay. I almost lost track. If time permits, we might do a quick show, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I actually did that match in WU in the company Heavy Metal Pro Wrestling. All right, so now for the Packers, they need somebody to shore up the offensive line, and they get Cole Weston. Of course, that's one of the more northernmost teams. So, of course, that's closer to Canada, so he wouldn't have very far to go, does Cole. All right, back to the Chiefs. This is their second to last pick. So, as mentioned before, they needed some linebacker help. They got me. They got Arkham 500, and now they want to get MBN John. Anyway, and I'm a Bears fan. Yeah, that happened 2 seasons ago, but oh well. Anyway, John gets to play with the Chiefs, First time and if anything, that's the first time that John has been picked by a perennial winner. It looks like a tag team match. Yeah, pretty much. All right, now for the Bucks, second to last pick, and this goes back to you, Joshua, as the Buccaneers have selected cornerback Adrian Chambly. So now you have a cornerback. So now you have two shutdown corners and two shutdown safeties to go with your team, Joshua. Or you can go one-on-one with the Undertaker, playa. Yes, I love the Teddy Long memes. It's funny as hell, I will say that. All right, now time for the final picks for each team, starting with the Bills. So I mentioned earlier how they needed some help in the front line. Well, so now you have someone who has teamed up with Brooklyn Joker before in right offensive tackle, Blaze McCoy. And I know that Blaze would rather play with the, Pittsburgh Steelers, but given that they're not in this one, I don't know how Blaze is going to react to that one, though. That's a very good secondary, absolutely, to watch out for if you go up against the Bucks. How about you go one-on-one with the Undertaker? Oh, gosh. All right, well, that's it for their picks for the Buffalo Bills. Now we get to the Packers again. And now their pick to go along with a linebacking core that already has Munchie and Mopman, Jinku Gekoga. And I may as well go over. Once the trades are done, I can then officially finalize the rosters. All right, now for the Chiefs' final pick. There are two people left to be picked. So it's either going to be Zach Walker or Najee. Anyway, been there, done that. I dressed up as Lesnar and beat him in 30. Are you PC? PC? Well, this is done on a PlayStation 4, in case you were wondering. Audi. But PC. Politically correct. I never claimed I was. But that's not my business to say. Oh, no, it's on the PS4. PlayStation 4 is the platform I'm using. All right, so for the Chiefs, they will select Najee at cornerback, and of course, this is for the fact that Najee and Diamond Light are inseparable. They're like brothers. So by default, that leaves the Buccaneers with Zach Walker at right guard. So yeah, now you have two offensive linemen in a right guard in Jordan Walker and a left tackle in Brandon Cueva. So now you have two people that can protect the quarterback on your team, Mr. Joshua. But now that the picks are done, let's go to the trade. I might also have to fix my. Is this the end of the road for Tom Brady? I don't know. All right, so first thing I'm going to do, and okay. So from what I see, from what I remember, let's see. In order to make this work, I hope he is finally done. Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, Tom Brady has won, 7 championships? That's more than any one team. The Packers and Steelers have each won 6 championships. So they tie for the most by any team, but by player. Tom Brady has more championships than anyone. And with that said, all right, so back to the trades. I believe I remember that Feck wanted to go to the Chiefs. And in order to do this, I would probably send... Let's see. Yeah, Tom Brady is done. Green Bay has won 13... Oh, yeah, I mean, yes, of course. Green Bay has won the most overall championships. I was talking about Super Bowls, but in terms of overall titles, then, yeah. Green Bay has won more than anyone else. And I believe Chicago also has won quite a bit of championships, but they've only won one Super Bowl. Most of their titles took place before the Super Bowl, so... Of course, it also helps that they are the oldest, or if not one of the oldest, teams in the league. Okay. So let's see. Well, the first trade I can make... I know it. I got it. The first trade I can make will... I guess not. Wait, I know. I got it. I have an idea. How about, before I pull the trigger, let me go back to the Chiefs. How about I trade Crimson Ninja, James Claycorn, whatever you want to call him, in exchange for Feck, who wanted to go to the Chiefs. If you remember, Feck wanted to go to the Chiefs, but was drafted by the Bills. So of course the Bills picked him as part of a draft and trade. So with that said, yeah, and they have the same cap space. No penalties or anything like that. So that means that Crimson, you'll be going to the not to the Chiefs. You're going to the Bills, and Feck will join the Chiefs, which means that you will get to team up with Joker and the Drum Monkey, and your brother too, Chaos Reaper. I'm just not... So, I know that you're here, but what about Feck-san? Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, the Bears have have the second most championships, but again, most of those were before the Super Bowl. Giants with 8, Pats and Steelers with 6, but again, those were Super Bowls. The Cowboys, Washington football team, the Cowboys with 5 Super Bowls, the Niners with 5 Super Bowls, and the Washington football team with 3 Super Bowls and 2 pre-Super Bowl titles. The Colts with 2 Super Bowls and 3 pre-Super Bowl titles as well. That works. Then I can play with Drum and Joker and Reaper. Okay. And plus, Feck wanted to join the Chiefs, so... Alright, so let's do it. Start the trade. Yes, I want to execute the trade. Okay, so that means that now Feck is with the Chiefs, and that James Crimson Ninja Claycorn has joined the Bills. So, all right. I knew I could find a solution, really. So, no need for a match, though. Okay. Just looking and seeing what I have. And originally, I was going to do the what is it, Super Smash Brothers, but but apparently there's enough interest that I might decide to do a game here. Anyway, hello to JT Price. What's up, though? Yeah, Joker. I don't know if you saw, but I just made the trade to trade Crimson in exchange for Feck. So now Crimson's on your team now, and Feck gets to go to the Chiefs. In fact, before I forget, let me do this really quick. I'm just going to save so I don't forget to do that. Oh, glad you asked, Mr. Diamond Light. So if you guys are interested, would you like to do trade Tom Brady, the worst team? All right, let me save the roster really quick before I forget. There we go. Buffalo versus the Chiefs. Okay. I mean, and oddly enough, that's the they're going to have a rematch. The only difference between last year was and this year is that last year they did this in the American Football Conference Championship, but this time they're doing it in the divisional round. Okay. All right. You know what? I figured. You know what? What the hell? We had this draft. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end off the stream, or actually no. Actually, on second thought, let me do this instead. I'm just gonna change the titles. And then, of course, the Super Bowl will be its own game. Because, of course, it was. There we go. I decided to change the title, so there you go. So, yes, the matchups are AFC and NFC, just like their natural counterparts. The only difference is the Bucs have home field advantage because, again, they are the defending Super Bowl champions. And the Chiefs have the home field advantage also because of their right as Super Bowl runner-ups. And the Packers have the second seed the Packers have the third seed, and the low seed goes to the Bills. I forgot to mention that. So, let me get a coin or something, and also hello to Robbie Ray. All right, let me do this really quick. I'm gonna post a poll really quick. I'm just gonna make a poll. There we go. Bills just scored a TD. Awesome. All right, so I just posted out a vote, and I'll give you guys the better part of the next minute and a half. Next minute and a half, so that'll end at the 6-minute mark. And you guys can vote for which game goes first. I mean, we're going to play both games, but we're going to play two conference title games, and of course, as mentioned before, the winners will move on to the Super Bowl, and the Super Bowl will just be its own video, because why would it not be? Alright, so far, Chiefs and Bills are in the lead, but again, I'm just waiting for the next part of the next minute before I can finalize the poll. Should hit Brady with a poll. Clinton, I was watching Prototype Knight's show last night, and he put, I believe it was John Cena against Tom Brady, and well, you can watch the match on Prototype Knight's show, but Prototype Knight booked Brady against John Cena. And as for how it happened or what happened in the match, you can watch it on your own time. But yeah, just the fact that Brady had a match, it's ludicrous. But yeah, it was what it was, though. All right, so it looks like the Chiefs and the Bills are getting the top bill so far. All right, so we have 15 seconds left, or at least 15 on my end. Seems to me that only one person picked the Packers and the Bucks, but it is what it is. 3, 2, 1. All right. I would destroy Brady. I might just do a match a one-off between Cage and Brady at some point. But it looks like the Chiefs and the Bills are going to get the first bill. You would think I might save that for like I probably should have asked for which game should be the main event, but oh well. Not going to cry about it. But let's get to it. So yeah, it's going to be Diamond Light, and I may as well go over the people that are in this one. For the Chiefs, they have Gregory Blakely. The Chiefs are not the road team. They are the home team. The Bills are the road team. All right, so for the Chiefs, they have Gregory Blakely at running back. You have King Feck and Diamond Light at wide receivers. Biological at center. Prototype Knight at defensive tackle. You have Super Mario Under as kicker and punter. Najee as cornerback, not quarterback, cornerback. And you have a linebacking core of me, TJ Toad, Arkham 500, and MBN John. Against the Bills, which includes Jay Vertis, the J Train, running back. Rob Parks at tight end. Blaze McCoy and Brooklyn Joker as offensive linemen. A defensive lineman in Walter Johnson. A linebacker in Remnant Elementor. Chaos Reaper at cornerback. Drum Monkey at kicker and punter. And a wide receiving core in Jamar Games and Crimson Ninja. So that's what we have. And for this, I'll make this 7 minutes as opposed to just 5 minutes or 10 minutes, because 5 is too short, 10 is too long. And we'll go with this one. All right, cool. Okay. So good luck to both teams, and may the best team win and go to the Super Bowl. Let's do it. Also, I'm just going to let most of the other people know. So as I do that, enjoy the show.
Today, from GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, we'll see if Jamar can do just that. Of course, I turned off the music so I wouldn't get copyrighted and shit, but these are just highlights from games in the past that they've had.
We'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills.
And I believe Blaze is doing his own show, so so much for that. I don't know if Walter, you're still watching the game, but Walter, you're in there, so good luck, my friend. Again, I was originally going to do just the draft, but I just figured, well, with enough interest here, I just thought, why not? Also, thank you for hiding the intruder, though. Yep, Blaze is live. And it looks like Kansas City is going to start off with the ball to begin.
Sea of red. We're underway in Kansas City. Taken at the goal line.
All right, so they'll take it at the 21. Will Kansas City? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on a moment. I just remembered something, though. You know what I just remembered? I forgot to put you guys on your positions. I am so dumb. I just remembered. Good thing I stopped to remember this, but I probably should have put you guys in there. So, okay, can I? Yeah, I was about to say Okay, so sorry about that. I just remembered that I have to put you guys on the roster officially. Like, I signed you guys, but I didn't put you on the roster, so. So here's what I mean. I forgot to do this. Better I do this now than wait until later. Rosters there. I forgot to go to depth chart to do this, so. All right, let me do the Packers really quick. Dang it, TJ. Yeah, of course. I had one job. And I couldn't do that. One job. I couldn't do that, so. Okay, so Greg. Well, the only standout that they had before this was Devontae Adams. Of course, I would forget to do this, so. Of course, it's not as easy as, say, what is it, NHL, the NHL games, because it automatically does it for you, but in this case, it didn't, so there you go. Yep, there's Cole. Mr. PPF. So yeah, that was my fault there. I forgot to do that. Oh yeah, James Gamer. Well, anyway, this is a good time for you guys to go get snacks and stuff like that. I just remembered though. That's the only problem. There's a reason why I should have waited, but oh well. Anyway, okay. There we go. Mobmen. If nothing else, this also gives a lot of depth to each team. And then finally, Jinku. Okay, double checking. Okay, there we go. And finally, Clinton. Okay, so he was on the team. I just forgot to put him up there. There we go. So he not only doubles as a kicker, but he also doubles as a punter. So there you go. And then kick return. Of course, we should get. Oh yeah, Taylor. What am I doing? All right. I apologize for the the. Anyway, dang it, TJ. Yeah. Let me see. Oh wait. All right. Okay, so. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. He's right here. So yeah, that's who you have, Mr. Gregory Blakely. Then you have Diamond Light and King Feck. And of course, let me. Okay. Okay, Prototype Knight. Let's get him. Okay. And then our linebacking core. So yeah, they made it on the roster. I just forgot to put them up in the. There we go. And then Najee, we get him. Let's see, free safety. No, it's okay. And then, oh yeah, and then Onder, Super Mario Onder. Okay, cool. All right. 2 down, 2 to go. Yeah, I apologize for that. And of course, there you see Tom Brady. Get a good look at that face there. Okay. And then Ash Princess, the only other standout. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Antonio Brown's not with them anymore, so there you go. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Scotty Miller's not even a playable. Anyway, release Abe. Yeah, that's what I did. I was like, yeah, that's the only thing I could do was release. I can't. Well, the only thing I did was just demote him. I didn't release him outright. There we go. Tight end. No, they don't have a tight end problem. Left. Oh no, wait. That's left guard. Oh, left tackle is Brandon. Forgot to. Oh well. Okay, where did I put Walker? Wait, did I put Walker in here? Wait, let me go check again. No, oh, I forgot to. Okay, good thing I checked. I was like, wait, where is he? Like, oh yeah, I forgot to put him in on the squad there. There we go. Much better. Hey, what's up, Rob? Robbers. Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong team. What am I doing? I just realized that. There we go. There he is. There's Zach Walker. Anyway, it's great to see you, man. I'm happy that you're doing well. And I seriously mean that. Okay. Oh, Darius is a right tackle. Hey, Rob. Yeah. Defensive. No defense tackles. Okay. And then the only tackle or the only linebacker is Joshua. Okay. Cornerbacks. Let me get them. There we go. And then free safety is Elmeister. But at least this gives you a good idea of who's on each team. And then kicker. Oh, no, wait. No one. Okay, no, wait. We did not draft a kicker or anything. Okay, good. All right. And last but not least, all right, so 3 down, 1 more to go, and that's the Bills. Okay, so you have Josh Allen, who, again, is a very good player. And then, of course, you have Jay Vertus. Let me get him. There we go. Now for the wide receivers. So you have Jamar Games and James Cleghorn. There we go. So you have James and Cleghorn as part of the starting crew, along with Stephon Diggs, an established star. And then Rob Parks, since you're here, I may as well show you that you were drafted by the Bills. Okay. And then he's a right tackle. And then the center, of course, is Joker. So, and then Rob is like, "Cool." Yes. Oh wait, right tackle. There we go. Defensive end. I forgot if he was. He's a right end. Sorry. Walter Johnson. Okay. And then, do we have a defensive tackle? No, we don't. Oh yeah, the linebacking core. Right. Okay. You have Remnant Elementor. Oh no, wait, that was the only linebacker. Never mind. We have Chaos Reaper. There he is. There's Chaos. And he's teaming alongside Tre'Davious White, the Buffalo Machine. Yeah, pretty much a machine. And then, who was the last person? Oh, yeah, that's right. And then the last person was a kicker / punter in the Drum Monkey. In fact, yeah, he's not only just the kicker, but he's also the punter, too. Kick returner, let me double check. Okay, he's okay. I'll take them. And McKenzie. Okay, McKenzie will be... And with that, now it's done. Now we're done. I'm sorry for the mishap there of forgetting to put people on the teams, but now the Buffalo Machine and basically all the other ones are taken care of. Save. Okay. Yep. There we go. All right. Now let's officially begin the game. But yeah, I apologize for the mishap there. That good thing I caught that when I did. So let's do it. Let's get it. Well, if I pick... Oh, no, wait, I forgot. I have to pick this one. All right, so... The Chiefs and... The Bills. There we go. Now we got it. Okay. 7 minutes. Okay, this is fine. Party quality. And... It's done. There we go. All right. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Now to let some people know.
Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, this is the National Football League.
And then, I'm not sure if Drum Monkey's still in the chat, or if anyone can contact Drum Monkey, but let Drum Monkey know that his game is up next. Or actually, no, I can just contact him on Twitter for a moment.
We'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Buffalo Bills.
So, okay, well, nothing changed in terms of who gets the ball first, and that is Kansas City. So Kansas City will start out with the ball. And then, oh, yeah. And then I believe Mr. Brooklyn Joker. I believe you're still here, right, Mr. Joker? All right. So last time they got it to the 21st. This time they get it to the 26th. So a much better starting position this time around. And of course, it all starts and ends with one Patrick Mahomes.
You start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
Throwing throwing on first down is Mahomes.
And a first completion, and I believe he got enough progress to get 9 yards for a 2nd and 1st, or a 2nd and 1, excuse me. So it really is going to come down to whether they can pressure Patrick Mahomes, especially now that they have the players that they do on defense. They hand it off, and not a first down. Or do they? Hey, what's up, Zach Walker? Zach, you're going to be in the other game after this one, so do stay tight, my friend. But it's good to see you.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
So they get the run and they get the first down.
Made it about the 43-yard line. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case,
so nice run there, and great run there, in fact, by our very own Greg Blakely. There you see Diamond Light, and next to him is King Feck. So, of course, you have a dynamic offense. They hand it off.
For the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
This time with Clyde Edwards, but they only get 1 yard on that one.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
And a nice catch. Wide open, and they get it first down, and who was that caught it? King Feck with 19 yards. So it's pretty clear to me why Kansas City made the trade, because of the fact that this guy can get it done when it counts the most. And I mean, really, it also opens it up for, Kelsey and for Diamond Light to do what they need to do. And Mahomes launches it. And, he had it in his hands, but it was knocked away. Great, great breaking that one up there by the Bills.
Those big receivers, you got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes.
And, a bit too far. If he had dialed it back just a little bit, they would have gotten him.
My scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw.
And a catch.
This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down.
So another first down. So far, Kansas City moving the chains, and this time Diamond Light gets a catch. So yeah, with only 4 teams, you have the Conference Championship and the Super Bowl, so there's only 2 games that you would need to win in order to win it all.
Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
They hand it off. Gets by 1 tackle, but not by another. Well, he does get 3 yards on that one, does Greg, and thanks to a tackle by Chaos Reaper.
Defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. He was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And they hand it off again to Greg, and Greg doing a good job with the running game.
That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
All right, 3rd and 4. Big stop there, and they do get the first down at the 12. And they get it to who else? Travis Kelce.
But that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running
Another
back.
run, but this time stuffed.
10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down.
I mean, they managed to get 3, but not that much.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes.
And a throw and catch.
That's Hill.
And they get it complete, but it's now 3rd and 2. They get it at the 4.
Last play, this time they double it and pick up 6.
There we go. And I just need 2 more people, and then I've contacted everybody I need to contact. All right, 3rd and 2 at the 4.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
And they get it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
A great effort there.
And they get it to who else? King Feck.
Right down and score on the opening drive.
They score on the opening drive. So now it's going to be up to Buffalo to respond. Also, hey, what's up, Clinton?
His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point forthcoming. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
Okay, so Kansas City in the lead, 7-0 over the Buffalo Bills. So now we're going to find out if Buffalo can respond.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From his end zone,
all right, so Buffalo
and they'll get him down right
get
at
it.
the
They get it to the 25, and now we're going to see if Buffalo can make their comeback right here. And it starts and ends with Josh Allen.
Most success running the ball while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25.
All right, so now that I've contacted who I needed to,
throwing to start the drive.
Allen with a completion, and he gets it to Allen, or actually no, not Allen, sorry, to Rob Parks. That's who we got it to.
Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly.
Well, there you see John, and there you see me, Toad. Hey, what's up, Najee? Well, Najee, you're on defense as a cornerback, as done before, and a first down by Buffalo to Moss. Nice run there by Moss.
And let's see if they want to get outside.
Anyway, there you see NBN John, number 94. There you see Arkham, number 93, next to him. Kansas City already in the lead, 7-0.
First down, and they're going to throw with
Allen with for a moment I thought he had it, but he couldn't get it.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
All right. I was just checking my phone in case someone was trying to contact me. And what? Fumble! They get it! Wow! Warrington with a fumble recovery, but wow! What in the hell just happened there? Anyway, well, great job there by Wharton to get a hold of the ball. And it was Reed that knocked it out of his hand before he could release it. And now the Chiefs have a chance to really open this game up and make it much difficult for Buffalo to come back. So, yeah, Buffalo's going to have to step up their defense right here if they want to get the ball back, or at the very least limit it to a field goal. Well, now Kansas City has it back at the 23. Very good starting position here.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. He's going to find his tight end Gray complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Good catch there by Gray.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there.
I mean, great game there by Patrick Mahomes.
Just feel a laser focus and confidence
but
about him.
Anyway, how's everything going in Sweaty Gamer Land, Mr. Najee?
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last.
And Mahomes running away, and he's going to run it in himself. Touchdown, Kansas City. Great run there by Mahomes, and the Chiefs are just lighting him up. We very well could see a rematch of last year's Super Bowl.
Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that,
yep,
look,
you guys are on the Chiefs, of course.
On occasion when I need to.
All right, so extra point is good, and Kansas City leads 14-0. So far, I don't know what else to tell you, Jamar, but, I mean, you are going up against the Chiefs. I mean, this is a team that has been to the Super Bowl 2 years in a row. Diamond is still a wide receiver, and you're still a cornerback, Najee. And speaking of cornerback, you're going to be back in there. Hiya, Crushing Kelly. And Kelly, you'll have a game after this one with your Packers, and we'll see if the digital Packers can do much better than the real-life ones. No offense, but I mean, that's one of those games they should have won, if I'm being honest here.
After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
There's no way that they didn't have the talent to do it. But outside of that, though, it's great to see you, Crushing Kelly. And I did see the show with the send-off of Dragor and how everybody was crying, and
so here come the Bills out for their second drive.
And then. And Dragor is going to be missed.
But that turned into 6 points.
The character, that is.
They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some
funny, I'm watching the real game of this. Yeah, that is true. Who is winning the real game? Not this one, because obviously you can see what the score is right here. Hiya, Clinton. Hiya, TJ. We can do better than this, Buffalo, and they're going to need to. I mean, you have the rest of this quarter and all of the rest of the game to get this done, and they get a completion.
And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
And he gets it to, of course, Jamar Games with his first reception. Better yet, he goes out of bounds to stop the clock. Only the play clock is on. Tied at 7 in real life. Okay. But, I mean, I knew it was going to be close, though. They hand it off.
Singletary with his first carry of the game.
Singletary with a rush of 2 yards to set up a 3rd and 3. But I believe the game clock is going to run out on the first quarter. And at the end of one quarter, it is 14-0 Kansas City.
The score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3.
Yep, okay. So it is tied at real life. And Allen's going to run, but unfortunately he ran right into Jones. Chris Jones with a nice tackle or sack, but what in the hell kind of play call was that? I mean, if you're going to run away. Don't run towards him.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
Well, now that's going to lead to a 4th and 12, but so far Buffalo just not performing up to snuff, I hate to say. So they kick it away.
I think he mishit it.
Well, that's going to end up on the 45 past the halfway point, so that's some very good field position, again, for Mahomes.
Now comes Patrick Mahomes in the Chiefs' offense. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts a defense back on its heels. Because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball and design plays, that really changes
get my
on defense.
Yeah, you certainly can't forget about the arm, that's for sure. Mahomes now on 1st down.
And Mahomes with a completion already. Mahomes just on fire. 8 of 10, 75 yards, and already a touchdown to start off with. But
just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Blaze is streaming the real game right now. Of course.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he stopped immediately there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Okay.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1.
Welcome back.
He's going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs first down.
And then Walter's like, Bills, come on. Yeah. I'm surprised that the Bills are just laying an egg. Well, at least in this game.
And they're taking advantage of it.
I mean, this is for the AFC Championship. And right now, Kansas City is just slaughtering them. So, yeah, unless Buffalo can switch it up, it might just be a long night for them. They hand it off.
They'll try to run it. And he'll fight forward on the
and, of course, that was Gregory with another 2-yard run.
To sniff that out defensively, he had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
All right, so 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's
Mahomes gets it to Kelsey with another first down, and they get it at the 10. 1st and goal.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background.
Well, there you see Blakely or Gregory. But, again, Kansas City just slaughtering them.
A perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now Mahomes.
And another completion.
A gain of 7 that time.
This time, once again, to Kelsey.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps.
Yeah, great catch there by Kelsey. Got very soft hands. I mean, he's everything a tight end you would want a tight end in. I mean, there you see Johnson. There you see Remnant Elementor, Chaos Reaper.
So the ball position now,
but unfortunately, none of them have been able to make a play.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
And, well, he throws it away. All right, so 3rd and goal.
Of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back.
All right, so 3rd and goal at the 3. Number 92. Yep.
A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
And another catch to Kelsey. Touchdown, Chiefs. Chiefs are just killing them here.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
I mean, it could have happened the other way. I mean, we could have seen Buffalo destroy them, but instead, Kansas City are just slaughtering them.
Making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Well,
point after, right down the middle.
Okay. So unless you guys make a comeback, I may as well start asking some of the Buffalo Bill guys some questions. Like in the case of Walter Johnson, where do you want to go to? Which team would you like to play for next year? I'm willing to guess the Atlanta Falcons. I mean, of course, I can be wrong and assume incorrectly.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling. All right, so Jamar Games, which team would you want to play for next year? Or next season, rather.
Back now on offense, the
you know, assuming, of course, Buffalo doesn't make a comeback.
Down 3 scores, a 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by
Drum says Bears for you. Okay.
Also have to guard against is calling every play
Chicago Bears.
For a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing to start the drive. Allen.
Nice catch, and they get it to Cole Beasley, 2nd and 3. Well, now they're going to have to score on each possession, and they have to stop Kansas City each time if they have any chance. Gotta run, not feeling well again. Well, anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's a blowout if I'm being honest here.
Maybe a couple up to the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there.
I believe, oh yeah, that's right. I remember Crimson Ninja said Dallas Cowboys, so I'll put his team down there.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise.
And then Jamar just getting absolutely sick to his stomach. Well, anyway, they do get the first. Oh wait, we have an injury with Jamar Games.
Stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC.
Oh, and Jamar's hurt. But yeah, hopefully you do feel better, Drum. Oh, wow. All right, so another Atlanta Falcons. Okay. So you have 2 people going to the Falcons after this season. They hand it off.
And he'll work this forward for about 3.
So far, Singletary's getting a lot of runs. I'm surprised they haven't decided to use the J train.
But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And then the only thing I remember about Adrian was that he wanted to play for the Niners. So there you go.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
And, well, Prototype Knight proving himself to be very useful. Gets himself a sack on Josh Allen.
Charles, and that front 7 defensively,
wow.
They've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage,
I mean, great play there by Prototype Knight with that sack, sending him back.
I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
And then Remnant, I remember he liked the Cincinnati Bengals, so based on what I remember.
Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
And then I remember Blaze said of course, he's a Pittsburgh guy for life.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 2 minutes remaining in this first half.
All right, so we have the 2-minute warning in this first half. All right, so Joker, I don't, Joker, what do you think of this this game so far? That unfortunately Buffalo is just absolutely stinking. No return, and it will go to the 21st.
The 20-yard line. Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes.
12 for 15, 108 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And, 2 touchdowns, 2 touchdown passes, and 1 rushing touchdown for Mahomes. There you see Diamond Light, number 84.
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
I mean, this is like a slaughter here.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
And not a good throw.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete.
I thought for a moment someone was trying to call for me.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes.
And another completion, and he gets away, and this could be, I believe, touchdown. Kansas City. Tyreek Hill.
And the Chiefs are able to add on to their first half lead. That is a dangerous combination right there as we are learning quickly. Mahomes to Hill.
And think about the number of ways that they are dangerous, because Hill can run past anyone, so he can throw it all the way downfield to him. But also on the shorter catches, as we saw here, catch it underneath, catch it in front of someone. He makes a move.
It's too bad that they don't have a mercy rule, but I can see why they don't have that.
He can go the distance.
And either way, good luck.
And it's not like Buffalo has never, overcame any major leads before, or deficits, I should say. Anyone who remembers their game against the then Houston Oilers would know that the Oilers gave up a major lead that, had they been able to keep, they probably would have made it to the Super Bowl that year. I forget which year it happened, but I know it happened in the early 90s. Well, they're going to need a miracle like that if they have any chance, but it's not looking good. And I don't blame some of you guys for leaving if you were expecting a more closer game. I was hoping for a more closer game too. I really was.
From his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. A chance
Oh, there's Jay Vertis. There he is.
More involved. They're down here on the scoreboard, and he's been very quiet.
And the silence has been deafening for his team. They don't need that at all. They need fireworks. They need explosive plays. They need him touching.
And so far, John might very well make it to the Super Bowl after all. I mean, here's another storyline is that for John, not only has he never been to the Super Bowl, he's never been close. And the fact that he's now on a team that can win. And a completion, and perhaps their best run so far. Great catch there.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for,
and that was by Stephon Diggs with a 26-yarder. And for Buffalo, that was their best play so far. Might be that time to say, well, now you can take. Will now take you to a game more competitive, to a more competitive contest. Anyway, nice catch there.
Down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
I mean, I might very well just do that. And there you see me, Toad. I myself have never been to the Super Bowl either.
No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. A completion.
Here it's complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts.
Well, now it looks like Buffalo's starting to wake up, but, you know, that should have happened, 10, 15 minutes ago, really. Anyway, nice catch there by James Cleghorn, a.k.a. Crimson Ninja. So, I'll tell you what, if Buffalo does not score on this possession and KC scores again, I might have to, I might just call it.
That's Parks.
Anyway, nice catch there by Parks for a 2nd and inches.
Really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit. You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Allen gonna throw.
Well, they do get the first down.
That's Parks.
And once again, it was by Parks, or to Parks, excuse me.
I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Might have enough time for maybe 1 or 2 plays here.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And Beasley with it over the middle.
All right, so they do get a timeout here.
And a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
So, yeah, like I said, Diamond, you're not wrong. But for Buffalo, this might be their last chance. If they don't score here, they may never score. Wait, they're going to go for a field goal.
Unit to see about getting 3 points. This one from 35 yards away. And the now 40-year-old.
All right, so it's 28, to 3.
For this first half.
Well, they do score, so they stay alive for the moment.
One-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay,
I mean, they're just dominating every stat that you can think of. Look at that.
Everyone to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Brandon, thanks very much.
Well, anyway, there you see the rushing touchdown from early in the show.
Halftime report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb.
And then, of course, there you have Tyreek Hill just running roughshod.
So let's not waste any time.
Never forget. LOL. Yeah, never forget. Who knows? It could come back to backfire, and you never know.
Number 3.
All right, well, it looks like Buffalo is going to start off with the ball, so that's going to cut into the lead some more if Buffalo can score. But that's a big if, really. And I, part of me does not want to cut the game short, but there might be a time I might have to. Of course, the Super Bowl, I can't do that because, well, it's the Super Bowl.
They will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports.
I think you might have spoken too soon, Diamond Sign.
Will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Allen and the Bills now with a first and
Yikes,
10
indeed. Yikes, indeed.
Line. Throwing to start the drive.
And Allen gonna run.
Pressure right.
Gets a first down.
First down and more for Allen.
Wow, I'll tell you what, Allen,
Right at the midfield stripe.
great run there, 25 yards.
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground.
And of course, the offensive coordinator and defense, or actually, I think that's the defensive coordinator, sorry. Of course, the head coach not very happy with the defensive coordinator with the fact that they have not been able to stop the Chiefs. Now at midfield.
From midfield, here's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
And great catch there, and
7 yards.
great extra yardage there by Knox.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Second down and 3.
Well, like I said, if Buffalo doesn't score and Kansas City does, then yeah, I'm going to call it. So they finally run it to Jay Vertis. I'm surprised they waited this long to give it to the J train.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. Nice
and I also like the attention to detail when it comes to Patrick Mahomes' hair. And you know, a lot has been said about, you know, Patrick Mahomes and his play. But another thing that people often forget that is that Patrick has a brother who is basically the opposite of what Mahomes is, or Patrick is. All right, well now Buffalo's starting to get into a groove, but could it be too little, too late? That's the question, though.
Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, they definitely look like a different team. I'm like, where was this team? Where was this team that, you know?
And figured out a better game plan.
A classic case of too little, too late, but. You know, but even if they score, I mean, can they stop Kansas City? That's another story.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
They get it, and almost got the first. Not the first. Well, they do get the first down, but they are short of the end zone. Nice catch there by Stephon Diggs.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
They hand it off. They get it to Singletary, and Buffalo finally scores a touchdown.
Touchdown run for Devin Singletary. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead as they score.
Well, now the question is, can they stop Kansas City? That's another story.
A group that gets overlooked, certainly. The offensive line, right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we scored
there you see Joker at number 52. Great blocking there. And John, he was able to get to him, but it was too late as Singletary got into the end zone.
Here comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
All right, so now it is 28-10, a little bit more manageable, but now they have to get the ball back. Like I said, if Kansas City scores, I'll just call it because I know that they may not be able to get back to this, but who knows. But but I like how Diamond's like, never forget, LOL.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Time now for Patrick Mahomes as we put him in our players spotlight. And a trio of touchdown passes so far. They've got the lead as well. All is good in their football world to this point.
And it's so much fun for our colleagues, right? Think about our producer, our director, everyone putting together these shots. When you
Well, anyway, those are just some of the highlights from early in the game where the Chiefs were just dominating them. And I mean, really, the question is the score going to hold up? I mean, obviously, if you're Kansas City, you want to run the clock down. But on the other hand, you don't want to get so conservative to the point where it becomes a detriment and Buffalo, capitalizes on it. So you got to have a good balance of running the clock down or going for it. And what a catch! And of course, who else? Tyreek Hill. They just cannot stop him.
42 yards. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
Yeah, that was a big, big catch there. Man, I mean, what more can I say? I mean, Mahomes is just killing them.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
And, okay, get...
He will find his man on the end route. Complete.
Nice completion there to who else? Diamond Light. All right.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard,
get this
offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down,
there.
Even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots.
We do not need any more of this crap here.
They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Ouch, indeed. Ouch, indeed.
So the ball
well, like I said, I will call it if they make it.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
And Mahomes has to run it, and he gets it. Caught by Tyreek Hill, his second of the game. And, well, as I promised. And Allen just absolutely livid. And then again, why would he not be?
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone.
Wow. Just wow. I'm going to look at the stats really quick just to show, but man, I mean, Patrick Mahomes, 259 yards, 4 touchdowns, a rushing touchdown by him. Singletary. I mean, and then Diamond's like, I want a TD too. Well, true. Actually, how many catches did you get? Let me go to receiving really quick. So you had 3 for 36, but because of how lopsided this game has been... Okay. There. But Law, I want a TD too. I mean, I would love for you to get those ones, but man, Patrick just killing them, and Buffalo just having no answer though. So I'm gonna call it, and Casey gets the win. But man, that was a lopsided loss. I mean, the only other time this happened was with the Arizona Cardinals against I think it was. Gosh, I forgot the other team that they beat, but this was in the this was in the semifinals, going into the Super Bowl. So yeah, that was 2 seasons ago. But up next is the NFC Championship, and I'm hoping that this one will be much more closer than the other one. But congratulations to the likes of Gregory Blakely, Diamond Light, Biological, Prototype Knight, your boy TJ, Super Mario Under, Feck, King Feck, Arkham 500, MBN John, and Najee. Those are the people that are making it to the Super Bowl, this time as part of the Chiefs. Did Najee do anything in this game? Not really. But to be fair, most everybody else everybody else was just stepping up their game. If anyone did anything in that game, Prototype Knight, a defensive tackle, he was able to get a sack of Josh Allen, but no, everybody else basically it was a complete slaughter. Offense was on point, defense was on point. I mean, not to say that Najee didn't do anything, because he did, but no stats, at least not as far as I understand it. But I imagine that you'll take the victory, and for Walter, he has nothing to be ashamed of. It's just the team it's just the team as a whole just couldn't get anything done. So we'll see if we have a much more closer game in this one. All right. So we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and yes, this does include Tom Brady, against, let me get closer alphabetically, the Packers. All right, so Jamara's going to be a Falcon. Jamar, I have you at wide receiver, so if you like that, I'll keep it. And then I'll ask Joker and Rob Parks and Jay Vertis. If not, I'll have them in a dispersal draft where whichever teams need talent, they'll get it. Otherwise, everybody else that wants to go to their respective teams will get it. So there you have it. Okay, so up next, are the Packers and Buccaneers. All right, so Crushing Kelly, I'm not sure if you're still in the chat, but if you are, well, your game is up next now. Okay, we'll go with this time. And we'll go with clear as the... Okay. And as before, it'll be 7 minutes. Not too long, not too short. Okay. Let's do it. Alright, so Crushing Kelly. I'll just let some of the people know.
Tonight, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, so as I mentioned before, last year IRL it was in Green Bay, and the Buccaneers won on the road. But because it's based on how they finished last postseason last year, the Buccaneers will host the Green Bay Packers, and well, it's really going to come down to, is it going to be the rematch from Super Bowl 55, or will it be the rematch of Super Bowl 1? That's the question.
As their guys will do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
It's time.
The veteran kicker
And Tampa Bay will start off with it.
The honors here. And off we go from Tampa. This fielded right at the goal line.
And, well, they had a bit of a hard time taking him down, but they get him at the 28.
Always fun to get a peek at Tom Brady as he gets in place to command this offense for Tampa Bay.
Well, we've all seen what Tom Brady can do on a football field for a couple of decades now. But how about his most impressive accomplishment? Moving to a different franchise and taking them to a Super Bowl title as well. Not many players can continually stiff-arm Father Time the way that he has.
All right, so Tampa Bay 1st and 10 at the 28 with Brady at the helm. They hand it off. And it's to Fournette. I thought, wow, look at this. Fournette. Is he going to go? Nope. He falls just a little bit short, but wait a minute. I thought Fournette, I already put. Wow. So Fournette just proving everybody wrong, and 60 yards rushing for Fournette.
Just getting warmed up.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first
I'm like,
down in the
I mean,
red zone.
one play and already they're that close to the end zone. A completion and short by 1 yard.
First and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago.
Yeah, shaking my head. I know. I'd have thought that they would have put much more of a bigger fight than this.
They've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
Bernard, touchdown.
And Bernard, touchdown, Buccaneers.
Well, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Ryan Succop for the point.
Already 6-0, probably soon to be 7-0. And there you go.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
I noticed I saw a little bit of Dominican Sue, or the boy named Sue, as most people had called him in the past.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Well, now we're going to find out if Green Bay can do what Buffalo was unable to do, and that's respond. Well, they get to the 24-yard line, pretty standard fare.
Shy of there at the 24. Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2005 as the number 24 pick out of Cal.
I remember watching him in college and seeing a guy that you knew had great potential, but I don't know that anyone knew that we would see how he would blossom as an NFL player who will go down as one of the all-time great quarterbacks. Can make every throw from every angle with terrific mobility, and he knows how to win games. Always in contention
All right,
for a
so
championship.
Green Bay, I mean, they have what they're going up against as far as Tampa Bay is concerned is a shutdown secondary, but let's see if that happens. They get it to, well, they get it to Greg Harris, and they get it to a 2nd and 2 at 32. So not a bad start there.
And get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
and unfortunately stuffed was Jones.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. On play action, Rodgers.
Wait, he's going to run, and he does get a first down. Well, nice run there by Rodgers, a guy that you don't associate with, being able to run, but he got it, so great job there by Rodgers.
But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
They're going to run the jet sweep. It's Cobb with it. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of time.
All right, so 2nd and 7 at the 44. So Green Bay, getting some first downs. Not panicking, doing what they need to do in order to tie this game up. So
throwing now is Rodgers.
And what kind of throw was that?
Incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
All right, so 3rd and 7, and almost got picked off, but incomplete.
There to knock that one away.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident.
And unfortunately, that's going to shut them out for this drive. Unfortunately for Green Bay.
Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So now going to punt for the first time is Clinton.
Deep for Tampa Bay.
So we're going to see how good Clinton is going to punt. Well, not a bad punt. In fact, that'll just take him to the 26-yard line.
So get ready to go on offense. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. Throwing to start the drive.
And Brady with a lot of time.
Left side here, that's complete to Godwin.
Well, he gets into Chris Godwin for 6 yards for a 2nd and 4 at the 31 with time stopped.
The tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On 2nd down.
Another run, and this time they get it to Miles Stanley Ward for a 5-yard run and enough for a first down.
He nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Brady.
They get the completion to Rob Gronkowski, but not before getting a first down. They stop him, but not in time.
As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
I mean, so far the quote-unquote heel teams have won. And wait, we got a flag. Let's see, what's this flag against? Who's this against, though? We have a holding against, I believe that's Tampa Bay, and it's against Ali Marpet. So that's going to set them back for a 1st and 20. Last thing you want to do if you're an offensive team is give the defense a chance to get off the field. And not through any skill, but through just, not getting the job done.
Now Bernard. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Oh, not a problem, Walter, and thank you for stopping in. I'm just sorry that, it was not as competitive as it should have been. So, but thank you, though. I appreciate it, Walter.
Brady.
And Brady with a completion. Now it's a 2nd and 8.
Be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
From just shy of midfield.
Brady. And it was caught by Evans before he went out of bounds, so great job there by Evans.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
So into Packer territory now.
Your champ is here. Hey, there's JT Price. And JT, you're playing for Tampa Bay. Although Brady this time gets sacked by who else? James Gamer. James Gamer gets in his face and says, Brady, you got to deal with me, boy.
They gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
Oh, shit.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward. And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Here we go.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
But yeah, how's it going, champ? And champ, you're on defense, but right now the team you're playing for is on offense, however. 2nd and 18.
After the first down sack. Brady, that's caught by the big
they get a completion, and, well, that gets them closer, this time to a 3rd and 7.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run
3rd and 7.
as a linebacker, this
is a big opportunity to get the stop right here.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Brady, a completion to Gronkowski. Gronkowski just proving very difficult to stop.
Sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Throwing now is Brady.
Brady with a completion. And so far, Tampa Bay just dissecting Green Bay like it's nothing.
2nd down.
Much to the chagrin of Green Bay fans here. They hand it off. And they get the touchdown, though. That's our weakness. Tom Brady, he's not but a hindrance. Well, only thing is, he's your quarterback, actually, Joshua. You're on Tampa Bay, not Green Bay.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
But it's the run game of Leonard Fournette that's gotten the job done.
Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point try now for Suckup. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Well, it's 14-0.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the man
So
who finished it off with a run
now with
into the
10
end
seconds
zone,
left in the
Leonard
first,
Fournette.
now Green Bay is up to their they're up to it now, so let's see if they can get it done.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
All right, so Green Bay. Well, nice return there. Got it to the 26-yard line. Now with 007 seconds left. All right, so now that I've contacted everybody that I wanted to contact, so now we have 14-0 for Tampa Bay, and I mean, even though it's quiet, I imagine that Green Bay would love to get some sort of offense on the board, and relatively quick, given how quick that Tampa Bay got down.
A good size hole here, and a good size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
And unfortunately for Rodgers, he got caught between a wall and a hard place. So great play there by Vea to get to him, and that's going to end off the first quarter.
Nothing the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, so far, in terms of games, we have not had a very close game. I mean, and that's kind of in contrast to, last season where we had some games that came down to the wire. Especially with, games like the Steelers and the Rams.
2nd and 14.
But here, not so much. They hand it off.
It's Aaron Jones.
And Aaron Jones gets enough yards for a first down. So good first down there and great response.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So great run there by Jones.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
All right, so 1st and 10 at 36.
Rodgers going to throw.
Rodgers with another throw. And they get it to Adams. Great throw there by Rodgers and great catch by Adams. So now Green Bay starting to get into rhythm, and they need to do it and quickly.
They were starting to move the ball.
Anyway, there you see Elmeister and Blanco. And of course, well, Jose is still a strong safety. He is now joined by Elmeister as a fellow safety. And, well, they get a completion, but it's a tackle for loss.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
If you're a selfish player, and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out.
Yeah, almost avoided a sack, but that could have been much worse than it ended up being. But now 2nd and 16 for Green Bay. They hand it off. And Jones with a big run. And this could be, I believe, touchdown Packers. And just like that, the lead is, well, almost cut in half, but a great run by Jones.
And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
D is killing me.
They were already
well,
down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the
you were saying, Clinton?
Indeed, because let's face it, they don't get
that was a great run.
Turn it back over. This game could be 88 now.
So it's not over, though. Not over now.
Out the gate? What's that?
Yeah, and if you're Joshua James, that is concerning. If you can't stop the run, and Green Bay stops you, this might be a much more closer game than Joshua and any of the other Tampa Bay Buccaneers would want. So now Green Bay has some momentum. Can they hold on to it? Especially now that the defense will go back on the field. But yeah, I will say that, going into this weekend, I was going to do, Super Smash Brothers, but something came up and it required my attention. So unless something else happens, I'm going to be doing Super Smash Brothers on this coming weekend, unless of course something opens up, and I will let you guys know going into it. I'll try to give you as much heads up as I possibly can, but at the very least it'll be on the weekend, next weekend.
The Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive.
And intercepted!
Looking for Gronkowski
and
intercepted.
Touchdown, Green Bay, and just like that, Campbell with a 27-yard interception. Just like that, it is 1 point short of a tie game.
And it bit him hard.
Look at this. Well, unfortunately, Joshua, I think you were right all along.
Gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them.
He may be the weakness is Tom Brady, because how do you not see that? Not doing something. They did much more than that. That was a great run there. I mean, great play by Campbell. And Gronkowski not very happy with Tom Brady with that pass, and why would he not be? Anyway, they kick it, and it is good. Great kick there by Clinton Cage. He accounts for 2 of those 14 points. Does Clinton? As he is also he's a kicker and punter as well. Yeah, not good if you're Tampa Bay. Now we have ourselves a game. This is what I wanted. I wanted a much more closer game than what we had last game, because last game was very rough. I'm not gonna lie.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the goal line.
All right.
And they will wrangle him down.
So they will start at the 28. I must go get me some sleep. Oh, all right. Well, thank you for stopping by. I was kind of hoping you'd stayed, but oh well.
Now as a quarterback, Are you a little more cautious this
Anyway, there you
go-around?
see Ash Princess, number 86.
Just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Anyway, nice completion there to Gronk.
Down, but able to slip across the 35.
And a first down.
When an offense reads blitz,
There you see number 71, Cuevas, as a guard. So Cuevas has done his job. He hasn't allowed too many sacks outside of maybe one.
A hot route, so to speak.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, it's Brady.
A fake punt. Wait.
And he takes
Well,
a shot on the release as
I'm
this
not
will
sure
be
if that's
incomplete.
intentional grounding, but whatever it was, that was incomplete.
He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough
Anyway,
time
nice
for the play to
tackle
develop.
before
Lucky it
Brady
wasn't
could even
fumbled
get it
around.
off.
So now 2nd and 10 after the
I mean,
incompletion on
they
first
needed to
down.
wake up, and goodness gracious, they woke up.
Shotgun now for Brady.
And Brady.
Packer pressure and down he
Kike.
goes. Kingsley Kike.
Oh,
Give him the
Kike,
credit
sorry.
for the
So
sack and
Kike
a
got
loss
to
of
him.
14 yards.
I mean, that's what you call Kiki's delivery service, and what a delivery that was with that sack. Great play there by Kiki, and I guess I shouldn't blame Joshua, but man, I mean, the tide of this game really
The
turned.
sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs.
But it's still a tie game,
Looking to
though.
throw. Brady.
He gets the completion,
Caught by Gronkowski.
and even though it's caught and completed, that's not going to be enough to complete for a first down.
They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
So he manages to avoid one tackle, but could not get past the other. All right, so out comes the special teams unit.
Now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away.
Bradley Pinion to go for the punt. Punts it away. And, well, that was a good special teams move there by Pinion to pin him at the 14. So that's how far they're going to have to start. So now we saw that, I mean, we had a run play for Adams. Then we had a pick six for Green Bay. And now we're going to find out if the offense can get the job done. So we know that Adams can run. We know that the defense can score a pick six if it depended on it, which they did. Hey, what's up, Cole? You're just in time for the game.
It's Rodgers.
Rodgers gets a completion.
It's Kellen. And he works it across.
Actually, you're in time for your own game. Actually, you're playing for the Green Bay Packers. You're on the team of white, and right now you're on offense as a center. But what's up, Cole? I mean, this is like going up against your team, if I'm not mistaken, right, Cole? A jet sweep, and this could be, I believe, touchdown, Green Bay. And just like that, and that was Greg Harris who ran the jet sweep. Who knew that Greg could do a run play?
Well, we're used to seeing big plays.
Yep, TB is my team, but I play to win. Well, right now your team is now in the lead. I'll tell you one thing, Clinton. How do you feel about you know, Greg pulling a run play, a jet sweep. Anyway, here's Clinton to kick another extra point. And it's good, so 3 of those points are credited to Clinton. Look at that. 1 rush, 73 yards for a touchdown by Greg. Well, now Tampa Bay is on the wrong side of this score sheet right here. And Clinton, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Tampa Bay lose IRL? I mean, I know that Green Bay lost IRL. I know that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
All right, so Crosby kicks it away, and they will just take the knee and start at the 25.
The ball brought out to the 25 as Mickens will not return it. Back now comes Tampa Bay. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
So there you see Evans, you see Ward, Princess. Chris Godwin. Both bays are out. It's going to be the Rams and the Niners in the NFC. What about the other game? Because the digital version of the game IRL, whoa, almost went for an interception, but instead it was caught, and they get across midfield. And who caught it? Ash Princess. Great catch there by Ash. I mean, let's take a look at that again. Look at this. Yeah, he tried to go for it, did number 23, but he missed, and Princess was able to get a big play out of that one.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They hand it off. And they give it to Ward, but that only good for 3 yards on that one.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 coming up. They hand it off again, and they get a few more yards. In fact, they get 3 more. So now that sets up a manageable 3rd and 4.
It's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
And we get to the 2-minute warning. Both bays are out.
In this first half of action.
Oh, Buccaneers actually made it close. They won 30-27. Did the Rams? And whoa! Now, did he get enough forward progress to get it? No, he did not. Oh, I get it, because he had to go backwards to catch that ball before moving back, before moving forward. He lost yardage, so that's a 4th and 3.
And see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So right there, yeah, ended up going backwards in order to secure the ball, but because he went backwards, he lost yards on that and could not get a first down. So great play there by the secondary.
Now, as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay.
So another punt coming up. Chiefs up by 9 large. Oh, okay. So it's basically it's the opposite of our game where it was not even close.
Still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, If you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
All right, back to the now starting at the 20. And, well, he gets, well, I mean, all things considering, that was kind of a weird throw, but just enough to get 4 yards on that one. And a timeout used up by Green Bay.
What's that? That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
All right, so 2nd and 4. 61 seconds left.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now Rodgers.
Rodgers with a completion. And Adams, they get him down, but not out of bounds to stop the clock, so they had to use up another timeout. 56 seconds left. Well, now they're going to have to save that timeout until they absolutely need it. I mean, that's what you should do for clock management, if I'm being honest.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers now to throw.
Rodgers, a completion, and, well, this time he does get out of bounds, so they don't need to use that timeout. So 2nd and 4 at the 44.
Really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second down and 4. Here's Rodgers to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams.
And what the hell? Okay, what was with the juke moves? I mean, good. I mean, they got like 2 yards out of it, but why would you do those juke moves? Especially, you had them beat if you just go straight, but I guess if you lost balance, I can understand doing it, but still, I don't understand the juke move. Well, they get the first down, and, well, they'll use a timeout for that one. So they use up another timeout with 21 seconds left.
On first down, Rodgers.
Rodgers runs for it, and he gets a completion. But of course, now that they don't have any timeouts, they can't use one.
A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first
Anyway, nice tackle by Chamblee, but yeah, not enough time to run another play.
Come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we toss it an hour or so east of here.
I mean, Tampa Bay got up to a 14-0 lead. Then a run play by Adams cuts it to 14-7. Then a pick six ties the game up. And then a jet sweep play right here, the one that you're seeing right here, by Greg Harris. Once he was in the open field, nobody could catch him.
To watch thus far.
And as a result, that's what led to their 21-14 lead. And there's that pick six I was telling you guys about.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. On the return, it's Taylor. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packers ready to go.
All right, so Green Bay will start at the 26, so they have another chance to run another make another drive out of this one. So
I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches.
But if you're Tampa Bay, of course, you want to try to get a stop right here. Make some sort of play to get back in this game if you're Tampa Bay. And if you're Green Bay, you want to hold on to the ball, you want to take care of it, but you also don't want to be too conservative either. So they handed it off, and stuffed was Jones.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
And plays like that are exactly
and in fact, that's a tackle for loss for Barrett.
To give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
All right, back to this match. 2nd and 11. Rodgers. Oh, for a moment I thought he had it, but incomplete.
Dropped too many in that department. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So now 3rd and 11 and a big opportunity to get a stop. And if you're Green Bay, you got to find a way to extend it. He gets it, but not quite enough to get a first down. So a 3 and out for Tampa Bay.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side.
And I believe that was Crushing Kelly. Yep, Crushing Kelly getting a nice catch, but not far enough in the field to get into in position to go for a first down.
On now is the Packers.
So now we have a punt in the feet of one. Well, not far enough. That was
mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the offense will
that was a rare miscue there by Clinton, because I thought he would have kicked it a bit further than he ended up kicking it.
In the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And
now Tampa Bay has a chance to tie this game up.
You can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 42.
And Brady with a completion.
Brady. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And he gets it to Ash Princess. And that's going to be a 2nd and 2.
Especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough.
And Brady. Oh, nice play by number 59, I believe. I couldn't see who deflected it, but it was a good deflection. Great play there. And now a 3rd and 2.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, it's
Brady, a completion,
his target, it's Evans.
And he gets it to Mike Evans.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd
and
1.
I mean, good tackle there by Jinku, but they get the first down.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
All right, so 1st and 10 at the 43.
Brady now on first down.
Brady, a completion.
The man is Jalen Darden.
Darden with a great catch.
Down, but not before getting this inside the
Gets his
25.
first reception, and it's a big one. Of course, Darden is low on the depth chart, but of course with Antonio Brown pretty much playing himself out, Darden having to step up, and big step up move by Darden, excuse me. Of course, with Darden not getting a lot of time, not a lot has been able to be scouted about him. So there was that element of surprise that they may need.
Again, it's Brady.
And a completion to Gronk and a gain of 6 yards.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Brady.
And Brady with another completion. And for a moment I thought he was going to break through. Now at the 5-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
They hand it off.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard
And there you see Fournette with that 1 yard, with that one touchdown and that opening drive run that he had. But now a 2nd and goal at the 3.
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
They hand it off again, and they fall 1 yard short of a touchdown. So now 3rd and goal at the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Try again.
And they got it. So a touchdown, and who else? Miles Stanley Ward.
Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
So great run there by Ward.
Run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing.
Yeah, Ward was able to get right through the hole, and by the time they got to him, it was too late.
And let's get this one in.
Suckup for the extra point.
Ryan Suckup, the kicker, and
He's got it.
it's good. So
At 21. That time a 9-play drive, and it ends with a
so now it's a 21-21 game, and now this is anyone's for the taking. And this is again the complete opposite of the last game where it was not even close.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
All right, so they'll take it out.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Well, they'll have to start at the 23, so pretty average, though.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
All right. Packers with a jet sweep, but this time not as well executed as it should have been. However, they do get 3 yards.
Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
I mean, they went to the well for the second time with that jet sweep, but this time Tampa Bay was anticipating it. 2nd and 7.
Now Rodgers.
They get the completion and a first down. Great throw.
But able to slip across the 35.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive.
Great catch there by Adams.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers.
Intercepted!
Intercepted. Picked off by Ross Cockrell.
Cockrell with an interception, and now Tampa Bay can take the lead.
Enemy territory.
This is such a good read defensively. They know that
I mean, I'm not sure what he was trying to throw to.
So what do?
I mean, Kelly was the intended target, but that was just not a good throw, and even worse, it ends up in the hands of the Buccaneers.
The football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
And a completion, and Gronkowski, well, he was able to get within inches of a first down, so 2nd and inches.
The quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man.
I mean, not like Gronk is so big and so athletic. I'm like, it just boggles me how, like, not any one person can tackle him once he does get the ball. He's not the fastest, but he's so big.
On 2nd down now, it's Ward.
And Miles Stanley Ward getting just enough yards for a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly
all right, 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Looking for Godwin.
And Brady,
complete. 7 yards.
A completion to get within 2nd and 3rd and 3 on the 28-yard line.
And he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady on the screen.
And, well, this time they did not get a first down. In fact, they actually lost yards on that one. Did Bernard, thanks to Douglas with a tackle for loss. So good play there by Douglas, allowing him to catch that ball, going back 2 yards. So now it's a 3rd and 5. All right, 3rd and 5. Big stop here. But before they can go for a snap, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. And after 3, it's 21-21 with the Packers scoring all 21 of their points in the 2nd quarter. But they haven't scored before, and they haven't scored since. They're going to have to start scoring now, but before they do, they got to get that ball back. They got to get a stop here.
By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. Brady going to throw.
Brady. What? Ooh, almost got picked off.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull.
But that's going to be a 4th and 5. Now the question is, are they going to go for a field goal? It looks like they will be. The real question is, can they make it? That's another score. That's another story.
And this is going to be no good.
And it's no good.
And a costly one there as this game remains tied.
Oh my goodness.
In the fourth.
Let's take a look at that. Yeah, wide left. Or not that wide left, but a little bit to the left. So not only do they not capitalize on that turnover that Aaron Rodgers threw,
Their defense was able to hold serve.
they don't even get a field goal.
From that missed field goal as they settled in.
So now they have to so
what a tough spot
now
to miss.
Green Bay will be starting at the 37-yard line with a little under 7 minutes to get any kind of score to take the lead.
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
And he's going to go for a big one.
And it'll be
And well, that could have been intercepted, but anyway, 2nd and 10 at the 37.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incomplete.
So anyway, great defensive play, and just they hand it off. Oh, but Jones could not get anywhere. Wow, that's a no gain.
Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over.
Anyway, there you see Darius, number 99 on defense. Price, number 42.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Big play here. They were going to need it. They have some blockers, but did they get enough yards?
He is very close to a 1st down.
4th and inches. Oh my goodness.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
When you run a screen,
question is, do you go for it?
You gotta like the look of it.
Question, I mean, really, if you miss this, you give Tampa Bay great field position here.
They're catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Anyway, so great catch there. But just could not get, just a few more inches and they'd have gotten it.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going.
Oh, they're going to go for it.
Down.
This is huge.
They'll go with Jones.
But did they get it?
Pinned on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stopped.
They didn't. And a great denied tackle there by Elmeister.
With excellent field position to boot.
Yeah, Elmeister showing us.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job
I'll tell you what,
did to
for Elmeister to go from being a quarterback to being a free safety, that just goes to show that his speed is a problem, whether it is covering, wide receivers or in this case, stopping the run. So now Tampa Bay has a chance to take the lead once again. And Bernard
tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost.
They do get the 1st down, though.
10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
All right, so 1st and 10 at the 37. They hand it off.
Ward. 5 yards
and a solid run by Ward, 5 points. I think next season I will have to take control of my team.
Run's going to be a big hitter, but they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
They hand it off. And did they get enough? Nope. 3rd and 1.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
All right, so 3rd and 1 at the 28. 4 minutes and 35 seconds counting.
Field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down. On 3rd down.
And they get the big run as Ward gets to the 16 and another first down. Right now, Tampa Bay's starting to run them down.
The guy can take it the distance, but a short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady.
And Brady, wow, that was, what kind of throw was that by Brady? You don't see that happen to Brady all that often.
Absolutely.
But a rare misfire, and that's going to result in 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
All right, so 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Brady.
And Brady, a catch onto Gronk, and he gets a first down at the 5.
The Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
They run it with Ward.
And Ward,
And
well, got taken down at the 1, so now the question is, I mean, can Green Bay stop them? Can they make a goal line stand here?
Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
They hand it off, and another run, and a touchdown. And Miles Stanley Ward gives Tampa Bay the lead right back.
His 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Bucs are going to take the lead. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Extra point try now for Succop. And it's good. That makes it.
All right, so it's good. So it's a 28-21, and now Green Bay is, now they're on the ropes a little bit. They have 3 minutes and 4 seconds left to go all the way down the field and tie this game up with a touchdown. That's anything less than that, and it's not going to be enough.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And they will take the knee to start out.
Brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. Now the Packers get set to go. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
I mean, so far they've scored 21 points all in the second quarter. So again, a touchdown is what they need. Anything less than that, and it will not work.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Rodgers throwing the out route and complete. That's Harris.
And a completion, a 5-yard completion, and out of bounds goes
yards on the catch.
2nd and 5.
Second down. To throw, it's Rodgers.
And a completion and a first down at the 40.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So
it's 1st and 10.
Dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers.
And, that was a great completion there to, I didn't see who caught that one. That was Greg Harris, so another great catch by him.
There brings up 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those fast
2nd and 5 again.
Fast,
this time at the 46.
That the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception.
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard,
and
your
well,
receiver
he
can't
gets by
handle it,
one, but he could not get by another tackle. And now it's 3rd and 3. And the 2-minute warning.
By only getting one there on 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a
3rd and 3
in the late going.
And did they get it?
Incomplete.
Oh, they don't get it. I thought he had it.
That ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, really, you got to go for this one. You have to.
Or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Fourth and 3. But yeah, I honestly thought he had it caught. I honestly did.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
They have to do it. They got to do it.
Now Rodgers.
They got it.
This one. And he is tackled inside the 40.
And who caught it?
Well, they did the part they had to
I believe that was Crushing Kelly who caught it. And it was. So Kelly comes in the clutch. Number 82, Crushing Kelly.
One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. To throw is Rodgers.
And another catch, and also goes out of bounds to stop the clock. 2nd and 2.
Out of bounds inside the 30. Tell you what, he's been able
now,
to put the ball in some tight
now
spots
at the
all game
29-yard
long.
line with all 3 timeouts, 1 minute, 30 seconds left.
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Man, I mean, as a viewer, you cannot ask for a better game like this, to come down to the wire.
Now Rodgers.
Rodgers complete. And another first down.
At the 20-yard line.
Great catch there by Cobb.
They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that.
And Rodgers.
He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
And Rodgers is going to run for it himself and get a first down at the 7. Great run there by Rodgers.
Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
All right, here we go.
To make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up.
Can they get this? Oh, that almost got picked off.
No signal. No, they say incomplete.
Incomplete. 33 seconds left.
Not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
They still have all 3 timeouts in case they need to use them.
Back to throw, Rodgers.
And
this one
not a good play call. I'm sorry.
Too much contact.
Now 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone
3rd
is
and
on
goal.
the same page.
Rodgers to throw.
And a catch and a touchdown to Green Bay. And who caught that one? Adams. What a big catch there by Devontae Adams. I'm like IRL, where were you when they needed you, man? Well, they got the touchdown. That was kind of a weird throw, but well, in any event, it's enough to get a touchdown. Now, very important, they got to make this one. Now it's up to Clinton. No pressure.
And we are tied here.
And it is tied.
So that drive, 12 plays in length.
But there's still 26 seconds for Tampa Bay to try to steal it.
Final minute of play.
Well, now you can't blame Rodgers. Now you might have to just blame Brady if somehow he makes a big play.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This taken in at the goal line.
And they'll stop him at the 26 with 22 seconds left.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range, not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
All right, well, we'll see if they do just that, to either go for overtime or try to win it right here. If you're Green Bay, you don't want to give up a very big play.
On 1st down, it's Ward. Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple.
Well, they only get 2 yards on that one.
There on the tackle.
And Tampa Bay not going to use a timeout. I'm surprised. But I guess they're going to take their chances in overtime, so okay.
4 quarters not enough. We're all even.
So we're going to go to overtime.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
And here in overtime,
so now we're going to find out who's going to start off with the ball first.
If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown.
Oh, great.
To
Overtime
win
will
the
be due.
game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Okay, so thankfully we don't have to worry about ending a game on a tie. So there you go.
To return is Jadon Mickens.
Mickens, ooh, nice stop there at the 24. All right, so Tampa Bay will start out with the ball.
Here comes the Tampa
so
Bay
if Tampa Bay scores a touchdown, it's over.
They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. On first down,
And a catch.
That's taken in by Gronkowski.
And Gronkowski. Whoa. Almost got into a bit of a fist fight there.
First down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end.
So 2nd and 1 at the 33. I mean, so far, Gronk has just been unstoppable. Nobody has been able to, stop him consistently without him getting enough yards to make a first down in some cases. All right, 2nd and 1.
On second down, it's Ward, and he'll get it out near the
I think you're about to say if Tampa wins, Brady gets an arrow in the knee. Well, they do get a first down, does Tampa Bay.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady.
Ooh, almost.
Incomplete.
That was incomplete there. That could have been intercepted.
And it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
All right, so 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down now, Bernard.
And Bernard gets only about 2 yards on that one. 3rd and 8, big opportunity here for Green Bay. And if you're Tampa Bay, you need 8 yards to keep the drive going.
Constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for
3rd and 8.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Brady.
Going right side here, and that's complete.
Well, they get the first down past half field at the 45.
Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT.
I mean, great catch there by Ash Princess, though.
And you know we're going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Brady.
All right, so Brady. And another completion. And that's another guy they haven't been able to stop consistently, and that's Evans.
Brandon, that's a huge completion there. That puts them in field goal range, but let's face it. They don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it. Throwing on first down.
Brady. Well, no, wait, Brady got him. They got Brady.
Goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
And Clark gets to him.
Kenny
Clark with a big play.
Defense went 3-4. They got some push.
Look at
from
that.
the
Yeah,
inside.
Kenny was just bowling him as if he was a bowling ball, and he just bowled Brady.
Who got the sack? He's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Wow, what a great great play there by Kenny Clark.
Second down.
All right, so 2nd and 14.
Another try after the first down sack. Brady looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you'd like
all right, so 3rd and 2.
A heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
And they get the completion.
Complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
More
be a very efficient
bots.
drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on.
I mean, say what you want about Brady, I mean, but he knows how to use the weapons that he has in front of him. And you also have to give credit to Cuevas and Jordan Walker for protecting him. They hand it off to Ward, and he gets to the 6, and so far nobody's been able to stop Ward.
And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys
Sell Brady for cowbells.
Trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Again on the ground,
they fake the handoff, and no, wait, that's not a touchdown. That's they only get to the 1 yard line there.
Blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Oop, don't want to go into rest mode yet.
Fournette.
And Fournette gets the job done, and it's over. The Buccaneers go to the Super Bowl, and it will be a rematch of Super Bowl 55. And Tampa Bay, I mean, what more can be said? I mean, they wanted to win, and they got it done. I mean, the Packers just could not stop the run. They couldn't get a big stop long enough to get anything going on defense. They only got 1 pick 6. And for Brady, it's his first time going to the Madden Super Bowl.
Great game that we bore witness to. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles.
So for the Buccaneers, you have Miles Stanley Ward, Brandon Cuevas, Darius, Joshua James, J.T. Price, Elmeister, Adrian Chambly, Jose Blanco, Jordan Walker, and Ash Princess will be meeting up with the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. So while Rodgers did well, really the defense just could not stop him. They couldn't stop him. They couldn't stop the run. They couldn't make the big plays outside of that 1 pick 6 that they got. Like, so outside of those things, I mean, they really couldn't stop Brady. I mean, Brady had 1 interception, granted that, but they really could not stop Miles Stanley Ward with 2 touchdown runs, including the winner. They couldn't stop Fournette. And they couldn't stop Bernard. I mean, those were the guys that just killed him. I mean, Greg Harris had 1 rush, but he also had a touchdown too. And then Devontae Adams had a touchdown of his own. But yeah, Gronkowski, I mean, he had the most yards, most receptions, and for defensive purposes, I mean, Ross Cockrell had an interception, but it was Campbell that had that pick 6. Bills up by 1 in the 4th. Wow. But as I said, it's going to be a rematch of Super Bowl 55, so you're going to see that man right there, not Darwin James, but Patrick Mahomes, and the rest of the Chiefs, and Tom Brady. So you're going to get to see the 2 cover boys go at it. But I still find it unbelievable that the Bengals won, the Rams won, and the Niners won. I still can't believe that, though. So, wait, are you saying you want to be a quarterback or some other position? Oh, that reminds me. Now that now that the Packers are out of the playoffs, what team do you want to play for? Mr. Clinton Cage. Of course, I'm going to ask a couple of other people as we go along. Anyway, okay, so quarterback. So we'll get to see Clinton Cage again as far as a hybrid style. Interesting. So he's going to stay with Green Bay. Of course, I'll ask everybody else as far as other, for other teams too. And well, that was a great draft and also great games too. As far as the Super Bowl, I have yet to decide. No, we're not doing a draft next time around. We are doing it's free agent season for next Madden season. Oh, you want your number? Oh, number 5. That's your number. Okay, number 5. I have to think about team. Oh. Yeah, because I know that, like, do you really want to be the guy that replaces, Rodgers? I mean, Rodgers did his job, but Brady just was the guy that, Titans. I mean, of course, the Titans did win the Super Bowl last year. Okay. Well, I will definitely consider that. Again, I'll have to ask. I'll have to ask around. As I ask people, and as I ask, those who made it in the Super Bowl, and I ask those who have missed out on the Super Bowl, I will ask during the Super Bowl. Those who I have yet to ask. So there you go. But for all of us here, this is Juju22 signing off, saying goodbye. Next week, as I said, next weekend, I will be doing Super Smash Brothers. That is, if nothing else comes along and ruins it. And if it happens, I'm able to do it sooner than that. I will let you guys know and give plenty of time. Most especially to Joshua, given the fact that Joshua's more likely to do it, to play Smash Brothers. But from all of us here, this is Juju22 signing off, saying goodbye. Stay safe, and just, take good care of yourself, and have a wonderful time. And also have fun during Super Bowl weekend. Have a good one, everybody.